proposed by the British government. Now friends, at present he has argued a case, recently has argued a case before the Supreme Court, and the case involves certain provisions of article of the search and seizure. The same authority has also been given the power to conduct such procedure in the house of premises of the alleged person, and the same authority or same person is also empowered to effect the arrest of the person or in whose premises such procedure was conducted by him. So meaning hereby that the one person enjoys the powers of the magistrate, same person enjoys the power of the police, and the same person is also filing the charge sheet, and therefore he has challenged, he has questioned reasonability of such law, because he feels it is his apprehension, rather he may be 100% correct, and is not just, it is not fair, and the law or the procedure which is not just and fair, as you know, being the law is principle of law, that such law is amounts to be in violation of the principle of natural justice, and of course this Article 28 is also violation of Article 21 of the Constitution. Therefore, Learned Council has argued that this being unreasonable, unfair, in violation of the principle of natural justice, and of course it may go in violation of Article 21 of the Constitution, which guarantees the right to life and liberty of a person. Here, since in this case the liberty of a person is not, there is a chances of you see that that a person in revenge can implicate a person by fabricating the false evidences, and therefore now he has questioned that such law should also go under change and should be made in conformity and to the tune of Article 21 of the Constitution, which provides that every law should not only be the law, but it should also be just and fair. So friends, he has made a lot of contribution in the field of legal jurisprudence, meaning hereby that his sincere and committed effort has led to many changes in existing law in different fields, of course in the field of criminal jurisprudence. Apart from this, you see that he is not only a leading lawyer, but at the same time he is also human rights activist, and therefore in number of the cases wherein there has been serious violation of the human rights by law enforcing agency has been argued by him, meaning thereby that on behalf of the victims he appeared before the court and argued on their behalf, and he also got the order and the judgment, favorable order and judgment from different courts, from lower court to the High Court as well as Supreme Court. Therefore friends, we are lucky enough, we are fortunate enough that you, and he will address you, as I was told that he will address you on theories of punishment. And now what is the latest trend of the Supreme Court in awarding the punishment, meaning thereby that what are the factors which are influencing the Supreme Court while awarding the punishment, what is the trend and what is further, and I invite
Senior Advocate in the Supreme Court of India, Dr. Wasim Ali, the General Coordinator, Residential Coaching Academy. It's a matter of great pleasure that such an eminent advocate from the Supreme Court has come, and I hope and I am sure that you all will be inspired by his presence, and you have the liberty to question, you have the liberty to have your queries from him. He will actually be giving briefs about the history of law and to the contemporary law, and is a very eminent advocate, and as you all are the would-be judges of the country, I would rather say, and I hope you all will be inspired him. I am very thankful to Mr. Parmanand Kataria for taking the pain in this severe cold season, and he has come from Delhi to address you all. I would like you all to take maximum benefit from him, and this is our purpose, that you all get the maximum out of you have your teacher Dr. Wasim Ali is here for your question, nothing but our objective is to invite persons of substance and eminence who will come and deliver lectures to you, and I hope that you will take the liberty of asking questions, because he will be having an interactive session also for 15 minutes to half an hour. So all those queries that you have, and you can ask from him, and he has been very kind and benevolent to us. He is free to you, and take the advantage of this. Thank you very much, Mr. Katara, and we hope to invite you in future also.
Thank you so much.
So much. And now this is open
Can I address on this point, because that will be both against the my books are there.
I used to like.
Because there I have
I used to.
Okay, sir. I would like to just give a little introduction that actually how the law came into the country. Before the Satyug started, there are different 4 eras: Satyug, Dwapar, Treta, Kaliyug. Before the Satyug started, even what was the position of the law? Law is not that it was brought by Britishers here in our country; it was already there in our country. But how, in what form it was there? न राज्य न राज्य शीत न दंडी न च दंडका धर्मेण प्रजा सर्वा रक्षन्ति परस्परम। न राजा न राज्य शीत, पहले राजा नहीं होते थे, सत्युग के पहले कोई राजा नहीं था, न राज्य होता था, न स्टेट होता था, न राज्य न राज्य शीत, न दंडी न च दंडका, न दंड ही होता था, न दंड का कोई प्रावधान था। दंड मीन्स पनिशमेंट। बट व्हाट हैपेंड वाज दैट धर्मेण प्रजा सर्वा रक्षन्ति परस्परम, धर्म से प्रजा एक दूसरे की सुरक्षा करती है। What is dharma? That is a related term. Dharma means if you are a young man, what is your duty? Supposing somebody is in the need on the road, it's your duty to protect him. That is dharma. What is the dharma of the old man? To guide in a proper way the coming generation. That is the dharma. Dharma is not that we belong to a particular caste, particular sect, and particular religion and particular identity. It is not the dharma. Dharma means the behavior of life. The Supreme Court has also had this institute. Dharma means the behavior, human conduct of the life. That is the dharma. So at that time there was no Raja, no king, no punishment, no kingdom, but still the law prevailed. Then the society formed certain norms. That these are the guidelines, these are the norms, and you have to follow it. Then later on what developed, that some of the miscreants didn't follow that law. Alright, we don't follow it. 5% made a certain rule and law, and this has to be followed. That was announced to be by the beating of the drums also. But some of the disobedient persons say, no, we don't follow it. Then the theory of the punishment developed. The theory of the punishment developed from Maharaj Manu. Manu Smriti, there is a 7th chapter and 22nd sloka in Manu Smriti, which says that Sarva Danda Chito Logo. I don't know whether you know Sanskrit or not. I am rich enough in Sanskrit, English, and Hindi, and Urdu both. So, Sarva Danda Chito Loga Durlori Suchanara. The meaning thereby, all the world is dominated, regulated by the fear of punishment. Sarva Danda Chito Loga. This log is regulated by fear of punishment. Because Durlabo hi Suchanara. ऐसा आदमी तो बड़ा दुर्लभ है. कैसा आदमी? जो स्वभाव से न्याय पे चलता हो, स्वभाव से सच्चे मार्ग पे चलता हो, ऐसे लोग बिरले। इसलिए पनिशमेंट की जरूरत पड़ी नहीं, तो पनिशमेंट की जरूरत ही नहीं है, कोर्ट की जरूरत नहीं, वकीलों की जरूरत नहीं, पुलिस की जरूरत नहीं। यदि स्वभाव से सब रेगुलेट होकर चले तो किसी की जरूरत ही नहीं। तो देयरफॉर मनु ने वो किया, मैंडेट किया, रूल बनाया सर्वधर्म जितो लोको तो लोभ ही सूचना दंडसी भयात सर्व जगत होगा कल्पते. Family, then there is a law that to take care of it. So therefore, because of the fear of the punishment, society is being regulated peacefully, with calm, tranquility, peace and serenity. So that law, which came. Now, since you are going to be a lawyer of tomorrow, and you may not got that an opportunity. Even I taught in one seminar to the when the Chief Justice of England visited in Supreme Court. There was a seminar. All judges were also there, and I was invited to say something. Then I said, "My Lord, this is a misconception that the law started from England. Lord Macaulay, all this. We are already having the law. And what is the dress of the law? Why we wear the black coat? Nobody knows it. Nobody has been ever taught it also. Even our jurisprudence makers also don't know it. So then I made them educated in Supreme Court that what is the source of this black coat, how it comes. Then again from the Manusmriti that finds in, I got it in the second sloka from Manusmriti, that yatra shamo, sham means black. यत्र श्यामो लोहताक्यो दंडम विचरति पापा, जहाँ काले वस्त्रों वाला लाल आंखों वाला दंड विचरण करता है वहां प्रजा पाप नहीं करती और सब नियमित रहते हैं. यमराज का रंग काला होता है, यमराज का दंड भी काला होता है, यमराज का भैंसा भी काला होता है. श्वेत हम पहनते हैं इसलिए कि वो व्हाइट होता है. So we are here for justice and deterrent punishment. We are black also. So there is no difference between the uniform of a judge and advocate. Judges and advocates, prosecutors are here to prosecute a person he has done some wrong. We are here to protect that person because no, he is not wrong. He has been falsely implicated by police. Therefore, we are the white belt. This is an embodiment of the truth, and that is embodiment of the punishment. So it is not that Lord Macaulay has brought it into our country. It was already since the time of Young. The death of God is also wearing that very dress. And he is also having the same Kaldand, isn't it? So, and then लाल रेड, आपने देखा होगा चपरासियों का जो पट्टी लाल होती है, ये लाल होती है. ये क्यों है? किसी ने पूछा कभी? वो लाल वहीं से है. यत्र श्यामो लोहताक्यो, लालो आंखों वाला. दंड का रूप है, लाल आंख होती है उसकी. गुस्से में लाल आंख होती है ना, तो वो लाल आंख है गुस्से की, दंड का स्वरूप. तो वो हमारे महाराज मनु ने वहां से उसको प्रेस्क्राइब किया. नाउ जैसे इलाका वायलेशन हुआ दंडा.
That was again the research that was being presented. But here the questionnaire cannot be changed because it's a copyrighted one. I have no authority actually to say that I can change it even if it is called self-evaluation. That's the beauty or bad part of the copyrighted thing, is that I have agreed to Mind Gardens, Bruce Aurelius Mind Garden, that I cannot change the equipment or instrument. So from there you would understand that it is a self-evaluation, and you say it means I analyzes or you analyze relevant data before coming to a decision. Now, number two, you listen carefully.